Jason, what's going on?
Not much. All right, Chuck Rossio here from Tension Head with me, and how's life been going with you, man?
Busy, man. We're hoping to get a couple of tours up for the summertime. One we definitely know is going to happen. I can't really announce too many things on it, but we are definitely gearing up to head out to Europe this summer. So big things are happening for Tension Head.
You guys sponsored by Jagermeister at any of these shows?
I think we're going to try to get on at least one of the gigs when it comes through Michigan. But we're still on standby with Jägermeister right now to see if they're going to offer us a spot on like a national tour or something like that. That'd be really nice.
And then you can drink Jagermeister every night?
Yeah.
And how is that for the voice?
Yeah. It's kind of the thing that hey, before we got sponsored by Jägermeister, it was definitely the drink of choice by everybody. And it's actually I started drinking it years ago for my voice actually. Numb up the throat real good before singing, so gives me an excuse to drink it, I guess. But Jaeger bombs all the way. That's what we enjoy. Yeah.
Oh, Jager bombs, not just with ice and the old way.
Yeah, Jaeger bomb. You do it either with some kind of energy drink. A lot of people do it Red Bull, but we've been up and down the states, and some people do it with different energy drinks, and some people don't do it at all. Some people don't even know what the Jaeger bomb is.
Speaking about energy drinks, you drink them before going on stage?
No, not really. I guess the only bit I'd get is off a Jaeger bomb with a little bit of Red Bull, but no, just I'm always ready to go as soon as it's time, and usually I've got enough energy just from being excited to go out and rock some faces off.
So going to your new album there, Do or Die, how's the recording process for that album?
Actually, the recording process, we were under a lot of pressure. And it was mainly me, I guess. I was pushing the guys to get this album done and recorded before we did our own tour there last year, the Do or Die tour. We did the entire East Coast all the way down to Florida and back. And it was about a month-long tour. We didn't really have any support for it. We just decided to go out and do it ourselves for the basic fact that we wanted to experience it, and see how well we do with each other on the road. Basically, we found out that no matter what problems may arise, which we had quite a few with our tour bus and everything, but we stuck together like brothers, and we fought it out, and we accomplished the month-long tour that we set out to do.
And you like touring, like the lifestyle of it, waking up in the
I
morning
love it.
and all that stuff?
I love it. Basically, a lot of people, it's not made for everybody that's in a band. I'll say that much, because a lot of people they can't take the fact of being away from family or their children or whatever it may be. But it's the ultimate sacrifice. There's no doubt about it. If you're either in it all the way or you're not, and Tensionet is definitely in it all the way. We are kicking and fighting to get into this industry to the next level, and I think maybe someday soon we'll get that opportunity, and hopefully we can capitalize on it and be able to do this for a living someday, as far as full time and touring throughout the entire year, doing the seasons and going back and forth from Europe and doing the States, Midwest, everything. So hopefully someday we can get out west too. We haven't been out there yet. But Cali and Arizona and all that, Utah have been asking us to come out there for a couple of years now, and it's just hard to get it all put together on our own, because we really don't have the big management that we need yet. But that's another thing that is coming. Everything's a waiting game. You just got to keep paying your dues and kicking ass, and hopefully somebody will open up some more doors for us.
You pay your dues, and eventually it'll come to you.
Oh, yeah. Tensionhead's almost 7 years now. We've been doing this thing, and we've played with everybody from Hell Yeah to Anthrax to Drowning Pool, Nonpoint, you name it. We've played with all the big dogs in the hard rock metal industry, and we feel very fortunate to been able to share the stage with all these bands over the years, and it's made us pretty well known in the underground circuit. There's no doubt about that. We got a lot of kick-ass Tension Head fans out there that support us very, 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 very strongly.
Would you say, Chuck, that like in the whole 7 years, that these last 2 years has been a real increase, with the band?
Oh yeah, it actually 2 years is about perfect. That was the time when we won a nationwide contest to open up with Hell Yeah on their Balls Volume Strength tour. Also, Blood Simple and OTEP were on that bill, and we played out in Detroit, Michigan, at the State Theater, and there was about 2,000 people. And when we played there, basically Chad from Hell Yeah, which is the singer of Mudvayne as well, after, I don't know, they were about halfway through their set, he told everybody in the place to give it up for local boys Tension Head, and the place just went crazy. So I knew right then and there that this is something that I really want to keep sticking out, and hopefully, get out there on a tour with one of these bigger bands, and hopefully get some extra exposure,
Yeah, going on tours with the big bands, we're playing the big festivals, do show you to
sure.
whole different genre of people also. Do you guys videotape any concerts, like keeping track of this stuff?
Actually, no, but on this European tour we're planning, we got somebody that's going to be shooting the entire thing. I mean, backstage, off time, on stage, and actually right now, there's been plenty of people, through the years that have videotaped us that we didn't really know, or, some people that we know, but nothing that we've done in our, personal entourage of our, friends and stuff. We just kind of let the fans do that. And but the last show we played, we were taking some time off here, but one of the last shows we played, some guys from CMU, Central Michigan University, some fans of ours, came out with some professional cameras and gear and everything. They came out with like 3 heads strong. They had 3 cameras running. They've been working on a music video, live music video, which they're going to put one of the songs. They haven't even told me what song yet, but they're going to put one of the songs off the album to the live footage and make a real nice music video. I've been told they've already put in like 60, 70 hours alone on just editing this thing, so it all lines up and looks cool or whatnot. But that should be dropping here within the next week or two, and I'm sure it's going to be all over YouTube. So.
And this is going to be like you guys' promo video.
Oh yeah. I'll put that video up on our MySpace as soon as we get it. I've seen the guy's work. He knows what he's doing. So, we didn't have to go out and find somebody and spend $16,000, $20,000 to $20,000 for a huge music video production. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As much as we'd love to do that, Tension Head is definitely not the type of band that could afford something like that right now. But Tension Head was built on fans and friends that either have small businesses or something like that, and they offer their services and help to us, and then we help them back in turn as much as we can with anything they want, doing shows for whether it be graduations or whether it be for benefits, whatever. Tension Head was definitely built by the fans. We started right from rock bottom. We didn't really know anybody in the biz, and it actually took a year before we even first got our first national offer to play with a national. But from that day on, it just kept going up and up and up, and we just keep meeting new people. So, and that's what I want to do, man.
You guys write a lot music, is there any unreleased songs from Do or Die that's out?
Basically the way we do that with writing, now I know there's a lot of like labels out there that'll tell their bands, write 20 to 30 songs or something like that, and then we'll pick or we'll help you pick or you pick or whatever it may be, but pick 10 to 12 songs or whatever it is of your best on that. Well, what we do when we're creating these songs, we cut it off right away if we don't think it's going to be something that needs to be put on an album. Basically everything that has been put out on the album is what we've got for right now. You know what I mean? Do or Die was just basically 10 songs that we decided to rip together, and it turned out to be a great album. I'm very proud of it. For once, I'm very proud of the recording, which is very hard to do if you're not in the big studios, and again, paying $20,000 to $30,000 for the big time sound. You know what I mean? We got it recorded right here in town in Saginaw, Michigan, from a close friend of ours. Again, basically, his name's Chris from Fire Hyena Studio, and the guy just happens to know what he's doing, man. He's doing all kinds of recordings, not just for metal bands or rock bands. He's doing R&B and Christian rock and all that kind of stuff. He's starting to get a big name for himself, and hopefully we can help out as much as we can too by getting it heard by other people that would actually be interested in his skills. You know what I mean?
How long would you say until the next album would be released? This one's still being promoted and that, but what's the gap, you think?
Well, I think if we toured all summer, the winter time is the time that we usually like to write. Michigan, it's cold, and there's really not much more to do. So, I think that by next winter we'd start putting something else together. It is not, I'm not going to say it's the easiest thing in the world, but it's not the hardest for us to write some good material that we think that our fans would enjoy. We don't like to try to stir away or try to get something that's going to be way different. We've got a formula, it works, and we're sticking to it.
And basically, with this coming up, tour you guys going to be doing, how long will you think it's going to last? Like the summer till October?
Well, from what I've been told is that the beginning of the European tour could be anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks, and then we would probably come home and then probably go back out in August.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, we're working on some other things too here in the States before we leave. We're not supposed to leave until late June for Europe, so that gives us plenty of time to do, maybe I'm working on something right now on a U.S. national tour for a month or something, But we're definitely going to be playing a couple of shows, locally and regionally. Just a few. We're going to play with a couple nationals here and there. Again, I can't even say the names because it hasn't been confirmed yet. But we're going to keep busy and hopefully keep pushing.
All right, Chuck. It's been a real pleasure talking with you. And we wish the success in Tension Head, man. It's going to be great when it rises up.
Kick ass. Thank you very much.